Hello and welcome to the Gearbox Union Twitch. My name is Joe, and tonight it is Dungeons and Dudemen time. Woo! Woo, right guys? Woo! You say it? Woo! Alright, cool, woo. Alright, so as always, I'm joined by Glommelhorn. Gunther.
Hello there.
Kiriol.
Hi.
Nanika Smitch.
Nanika Smitch.
And Rail.
Hello.
Alright, so I have to fix you guys since you just left and came back in. Gotta fix your video. Give me 1 second here and we'll get started. Hooray for technology.
Yay.
Yes, I love technology. Not as much as you see. Yes, I love technology. Always and forever.
Is that on the cuff or is that a real song?
It's a real song.
Mm.
Oh god. It's from Napoleon Dynamite. Alright.
It's a real fake song.
It is a real fake song. It's the fakest drill song I know. Okay, alright, so now that that's fixed, we are back for part 5 of Dungeons & Dudemen. We were playing the Dragon Heist campaign, and yeah, so last time we played, Gunther made a lot of enemies with all the neighbors. And I think we'll leave it at that. So, no, there's more. You guys discovered while in Troll Skull Manor that you were not alone. There was a poltergeist of sorts that was haunting the bar tavern part of the house. You guys had decided that you wanted to maybe spruce the place up and bring it back to its former glory, to maybe A, appease the poltergeist, and B, make some money on the side. You went around town, met a lot of the shops in the local area. Let me consult my notes and I'll tell you what they were. You met the Genasi couple, Embrick and Avi, at the Steam and Steel shop. You met who else did you met? You met Fala outside of the Corellians, or the Corellians Crown, which is a place that does let me remember this. Yeah, Fala was protesting outside of Rashal's place, who does spells scrolls. And he uses paper that is non-renewable and not green, and therefore Fala was protesting. So you guys were going to try to figure out a way to perhaps find a renewable resource that they could use. You looked around a little bit at buying things. You didn't really end up buying too much of anything. You met with the Bent Nail, which is the local wood place. You come to find out that the Steam and Steel place and the Bent Nail do not work together. There's something amiss going on there. You had invited the owner of the Bent Nail over today, and also, I believe, Avi from Steam and Steel, with the plan to get them to confront each other and figure out why they were at odds. Am I correct in what I'm saying so far?
I believe so.
Okay.
I still don't think that's a good idea, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, you chose it.
Well,
No, I'm
you've
just
never
kidding.
been right before.
Yeah. Nanik has never been correct in danger.
Except every time.
Except every time. So yeah, I think that's where we left off. You guys were settling in for the night, and it was going to be the next day. And so yeah, let's start there. Morning comes around. It's about 8 a.m. right now. Who's all going to be waking up?
I have a splitting headache.
That's funny. All right, I'll take you guys.
Tylenol?
Take you guys to the manor. So Gunther's awake with a pounding headache. Who else is waking up at this point?
It's 8 a.m. I've already been up like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right, because you only have to what?
Sleep for like 4.
Yeah, sleep 4 hours.
I don't sleep at all.
Because you're a robot.
Yeah.
All right, Glomalhord and Curiel, what's your sleeping status currently?
Well, we're certainly not together, but I am up and exercising.
Okay.
I'm
Glomalhorn,
in the ship.
You're
I'm
in the
just in the bathroom. I'm going at it.
you're taking a hot all right. Roll me a d20.
You want me to roll a d20?
Yeah. I wanna roll to see how messy of a shit this is.
Come on, natural one.
Oh god.
D20. Did you get it?
No, did you do it in chat? Okay, you did 4. All right, so you're there trying to do your business, and you're finding that it's a lot harder than you thought it would be. You're really bearing down, and you're really just like crowning like a millimeter at a time.
And we're short on toilet paper?
No, there's no
Stocked up.
yeah, there's nothing going on here in D&D world other than a low fiber diet from Glumhorn apparently.
Good times.
All right, that was a very important role. I'm glad that we did that. All right, so you guys are awake. What time did you guys settle on having Avi and shit? What was the wood guy's name? What is your name? I gotta find it. But yeah, so what time were you guys planning on having them come over?
Embrook.
Did you say Embrick?
Embrook?
You are correct. Oh, you were having. Oh, sorry, you were having the Embra over. That's right. So Tally, yeah, Tally's the bent nail guy. So you were having Tally come over, and because Tally was going to come over and give you guys a quote on how much it was going to cost to renovate the tavern, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so oh, I'm in the wrong page. That's why I don't see names. And so Embrick is coming over with Avi, right? They're both coming over, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's just say, for the time being, time passes until the time you agreed upon, and we'll say, let me flip a coin here. Can I do it? D2? Is that a thing in this game? Oh, nope. I don't know how to type
You
things.
just do like a D4 and do evens and odds.
Nope, I got it. Okay, so Tally shows up first. So you hear a knock on the door. A rat tat tat. Who would like to answer?
Who's gonna answer it?
I need water.
You hear another rat tat tat.
I'll answer it.
All right, so Nanika, you approach the door, open it, and of course, as I just already said, it's Tally at the door. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here to do the estimate of the tavern that you guys asked for.
Of course, come on in.
All right, so Tally walks in. Can you lead me to the tavern, please?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're there already anyway. Yeah.
You're in it.
Yep. So he gives it a look around. He's like, all right, I'm going to need probably about 30 minutes to look the place over. What are you expecting to get out of this? Are you looking to get it to be like a prestigious place or just good enough to work?
I think we're shooting for somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle? All right, so Tully says, all right, I'm going to need about 30 to 40 minutes to look around, and I'll come back with my estimate. So you see Tally walking around. I keep going between Tully and Tally. Tally walks around, looks at the bar that was flipped a few times. You can see him jotting notes that, probably that he's saying needs to be replaced. Looks at the tables that are there and the parts of tables that are there, and, starts to take notes down. In the meantime, what's everybody doing?
Guys, I didn't kill anyone, did I?
Not yet.
Okay.
Roll for
Sometimes-
initiative.
When I have too much.
You haven't told me whether or not I'm done pooping yet, so.
Roll me another d20. All right, you just pinched the loaf off, but as you start to wipe, it's one of those ones where it's just like it doesn't stop. You're like, where's this coming from? You just keep wiping, and there's more and more, and you're like, oh man. So you're still upstairs.
Great.
What's everybody else doing?
That black pudding we fought the other day?
What's that?
I asked if he ate that black pudding we fought the other day. It's just coming right through him.
God, I hope
Maybe
not.
something got in my mouth. Yeah.
I'm chugging water at the moment.
All right. So in the meantime, you hear another knock at the door. A rat tat tat.
Hello, who is it?
Oh hey, can we come in?
Hey. Yes, Queen.
All right. So Avi and Emmerich come in through the door, and they greet you guys. How's everybody doing?
I've had better days.
So Emmerich comes up to you and says, I'm sorry for the attitude I had last week. It was a little salty. Not last week, yesterday. I can't keep track of days when I'm salty. So yeah, I do want to apologize. And as he's apologizing, he notices that Tally is in the background, and you notice his demeanor changes abruptly. And he looks at Avi and says, "What's this about?" And Avi's like, "Just calm down, calm down. This is for our own good." And as the talking and kind of a little bit of a shouting is happening, Tally lifts his face up from the pen and paper that he's writing on and looks over and sees that they're there. And you can see he's noticeably getting nervous. And he looks over at Nanika and calls you over. So
What's up?
What are those two doing here?
Same as you. They're here for some to look preliminary look at some renovation stuff for us.
Okay. Don't expect me to work with them though.
Yeah, you do what you need to do, but we're gonna need some metal work around here too. So you don't do that, as far as I'm aware.
Fair enough. I would appreciate though that if you're going to schedule us, please schedule us apart from each other.
Do you mind if I ask why?
Go ahead and make a charisma check. All right, so you seem to get through to him, and you just say, like, really comes from you is, like, you seem concerned, right? So Tally leans in and says, well, I've not told anyone this yet, but if I'm gonna be honest, I can't stand to watch them be so affectionate with each other.
Well, to be completely honest with you, as a Warforged, I can't stand to watch anyone be affectionate with anyone else, so I kind of get it.
See,
I'm
this is...
sorry, are you talking about Telly and Avi, or Telly and someone else?
I'm sorry, I was talking to Nanika here.
He's still
I'm in
drunk.
the area drinking water.
Give me a perception check to see if you heard that even.
All right.
Okay, you did. You did. So are you coming over and just kind of like cutting in on the conversation?
Not exactly, but yes.
All right. So give me a let's see. Give me a persuasion check as to getting Tally to open up to you. Okay, so what was the question again?
I asked if he was talking about Telly and Avi.
Or Avi and Embrick.
Avi,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about Avi and Embrick.
Okay.
Am I done yet? Can I get in on this?
Yeah, you're done at this point.
All right.
Well, actually, no. Give me let's see. Give me a survival check.
This was a mistake to go to the bathroom.
Hey, that guy in the X-Files died in the toilet. I guess it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, right.
It can. That was smoking man.
Jim Morrison died on a bathtub, so I mean, it's totally possible to die in the bathroom. Did you? There you go, survival 14. Okay, so as you you get up, pull your pants up and hit the flusher, you notice that the water starts to back up. But with the roll that you gave me, you're able to think quick on your feet, and you grab a plunger nearby. Actually, no, you grab a poop knife and cut it in half so that it goes down.
Nice.
So well done, well done.
I'm glad that we had the foresight to all get together and get a poop knife in here.
Yeah.
It was actually the previous tenant's poop knife.
Oh,
So,
Might wanna
so no
wash your
need you to give
hands.
me a constitution. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so yeah, the Glomahorn poop arc is now finished. For now.
Do we get XP?
No, Glomahorn does. You don't though.
Aw.
Glomahorn levels up, level 3. No, I'm just joking. That doesn't happen. All right, so he lost a viewer. Great. This is good quality content. So anyway, so Glomahorn, you come back downstairs. It's all good. All right, and you, as you're coming down the stairs, you notice there's a little bit of like a separation in the middle of the room. Right? There's Gunther and Nanika over with Tali, and then or Tally, and Curiel and Rael are over with Embrick and Avi.
my druid sensibilities tell me there's something in the air. Something
On the wing.
on the wing of the air.
This is going well. So, Glomahorn, what are you doing at this point? Are you approaching one of the groups, or are you just sitting back and kind of spectating?
I'm just gonna hang out for now. I mean, I would. Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Okay. All right. So, Nanika or Gunther, do you have anything else you want to ask Tali about it at this point?
No, I was just curious who he was talking about.
Okay. So we'll go back to Curiel, Rael, and Avi and Embrick. So Embrick is still visibly shaken by the fact that she's in a room with Tali. And he's saying, you know, I'm about to leave now. I'm about to head out of here. I'm not dealing with this. And Avi's trying to calm him down. Curiel or Rael, do you want to try to get in on that?
So Curiel decides to try to distract Embrick,
Mm-hmm.
who's the one that's upset, right?
Right.
And tries to take him to another side of the room, farther away from Tally, to talk to him.
Okay.
Saying, so there's something over here that you know, I think it'd be great to have some sconces over here. Can you come on over to this side so we can look at the wall?
Sconces, yes, sconces. So he pulls out like a little tablet and starts taking notes as to what you're saying. Avi is still next to Rael. Rael, are you doing anything with Avi at this point?
Maybe we should take him to another side of the room. Keep him separated.
Bow, 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 bow. Okay, where are you taking him?
How about to the pantry?
All right, and for what reason?
Maybe you can show us how we can spruce it up.
Okay, so give me a persuasion check, because as you're trying to pull Avi away, he's like trying to not lose sight of Embrick. Mainly because he's concerned. Okay, you are able to separate the two. So you take Avi into the pantry. Kiriel has Embrick over by the other side of the fireplace. And I'll move you guys back here behind the bar area. All right, so this is where everybody's situated currently. Okay, so at this point, there's been about 25 minutes that has passed. Tally is, oh my god, I'm never gonna get this right. Tally is finishing up his itemized list, and looks at Gunther and says, "Well, I have the list done, but I honestly don't feel comfortable giving you guys the price here amongst the company that you're in. Perhaps I can come back a later time and sort this out."
Possibly. Can you explain why?
I mean, I've kind of already told you guys I don't feel comfortable in the presence of those two.
How about we stop by your shop later and we'll talk about it then.
That's fair. Okay.
Yes.
So, Kiriel, Glommelhorn, and Rael, give me perception checks.
Perception.
Kiriel, did you get yours?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's your character sheet.
I'm trying. I know. It's here.
Oh.
I'm trying. I'm literally trying.
What's happening?
Sorry. I'm
It's okay.
having Technical.
Did you roll a d20?
Here, I'll do it in real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you do that, you have a +4 to perception.
8.
An 8? Okay. So, Gunther and Glommelhorn, you both notice that Tally is making his way out of the house. Are you accepting that, or are you letting him go?
I think we're letting them go.
Glommelhorn?
Later.
I mean, what if I'm gonna suggest because I'm
Oh, yeah,
next
you're-
to
Actually, you would have been more like here, because that's where the stairs are that you would have came down. But you were keeping your eyes kind of peeled on the whole situation, so that's why you were able to see.
yeah.
Sight beyond sight.
What if I walked over to Nanika and I expressed my opinion? I said, listen, like, he doesn't understand that people can express love in different ways, and maybe it's time for you as a robot to seduce him as a man so that he can experience love in its various forms and be more accepting. I don't know, just an idea. I'm just throwing it out there.
Just thoughts.
Yeah.
I have no response to that.
It does not compute.
Okay. Well, that was my best. Attempt.
So you were trying to get Nanika to hook up with Tally? Is that right?
That's right.
All
Yeah.
right. So give a persuasion.
Danica.
Give a persuasion check, Glommelhorn.
Okay. Oh, wow.
All right. Give me. I'm trying to think of what I want you to do here, Jeff. Give me a religion check. All right, so you're able to hold your own, and you're in your opinions and your robot way of life. So yeah, Glomorn, he's not buying it. And yeah, Tally's just about to the door. What are you doing?
Ew. All right, well, I'll give it one last attempt. I mean, I'm gonna go ask him. I'll say, hey, man, can't we all just work together and be civil here?
Who are you going to, Tally?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you stopping him? Are you taking him outside, or are you doing it like right in front of the doorway?
Yeah, like out of range of people, I guess. So.
Okay, so we'll take you out on the porch.
Yeah,
All right.
that works.
So what's your question to Tally?
Is why can't we just all be civil and get through this so that no harm done, no hurt feelings, that kind of thing.
Well, sir, I'm being civil. I'm not belittling them. I'm not making a scene. I just simply don't want to be in the same area as they are.
Okay.
Sounds like he's a lost cause.
Yeah.
Well, then we don't have to take his business.
Curio, you don't know any of this is going on.
No, I don't.
I mean, I'm still open to work. Like, just, we'll go see him later.
Yeah. I mean, all right.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe
just-
he'll divulge more later. Like maybe he'll have some time to think it over and.
I mean, to be fair too, you guys really haven't tried to dig into what's going on.
All right. Well,
I have people have their issues. I don't pry that much. I was just really curious who he's talking about.
Fair.
all right. Well, maybe I'll ask him what his opinion is and what's maybe. Do you have like a story here? What's going on?
Give me a persuasion check.
My rules are not working out for me today, so this is not.
Okay, you pass.
Okay,
So
well,
So Tally puts his notepad away, puts it into his pocket, and he sighs heavily. He says to you, "I know they think it's because I don't like them being together, but it's not that. Or well, in a way it is. You see, I used to be married. Her name was Isola. It's a hell of a name. The most brilliant and beautiful woman I've ever met, but she was human. We had many great years together, but while I just grayed a bit at the temples, she grew old and eventually... Well, it's been several years now, and I thought I had moved on, but seeing the two of them together so happy and so perfect for each other just hurts me too much. If we went into business together, I'd have to see that every day. I can't bear that. But how do you explain to someone that you can't be around them because they're too happy? That's not fair either."
Huh.
So he's like this with all couples.
Yeah, in a way, that's a huge relief. I think hearing that, because I think that, I mean, it's almost easier to work out because, we can focus on the positive here instead of, I think it's easier to process your grief and figure this out than it would have been, from outside appearances, obviously it looks like you just didn't accept their lifestyle. But I feel like this,
Lifestyle.
yeah, what?
Kiryu, you're not there. You can't judge him right now, Kiryu.
The dragon got her.
You're done for. But I mean, have you considered opening up about this? And maybe maybe it's possible to have this worked out.
I mean, I'd be open to working out my problems. I don't know how to go about it, and I don't want to bring. I feel ashamed to bring that up to them and tell them that I struggle to work with them because I'm angry at how happy they are.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, and that's perfectly understandable. But how do you know that they wouldn't be very accepting and helpful about it?
Give me a persuasion check again. Oh shit.
Oh,
I mean, I guess you put it that way. It's really owning it and trying to get past it. And I mean, it's no worse for wear if they don't accept what I say, and we're already not in talking terms.
That's right. So you can't really make it worse now, can you?
I guess I can.
There you go.
Would you be able to get them to talk to me?
100%. Absolutely.
Okay. So, what are you doing, Glummelhorn?
Well, should I lead him back inside and should we do it?
Let's do it.
Or do you want, or
what if we
would you
should-
rather have them outside?
Would it be wise to kind of have like you go in ahead of him and then talk to Embrick and Avery and tell them like, hey, can you tone down the happiness? It kind of
I think it's better if he like walks in and is like, guess what, everybody? It's now an intervention. Let's sit down.
Bring around the chairs in a circle.
Everyone say their name.
And then you realize there are no chairs, and that's why
Oh,
Tally's
yeah.
there to begin with.
That's right. He hasn't made them yet. We can sit on the floor. All right, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab Avi and Embrick, and I'm gonna say that I have just had a major breakthrough with Tally.
Tally,
Tally.
yeah. Do you have Tally with you?
No, he's still outside.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask them if they're willing to hear what he has to say because it's not what they expect. And he's willing to talk about it.
So Embrick says, "What do you mean it's not what we expect?"
I don't really want to speak for him, to be fair. I just think that it's a different situation than what
You were expecting.
I was expecting for sure.
Did that dragon just talk to you?
And, hush. And that what it appeared to be from the outside, and probably what they were expecting too.
Are you saying it's more than meets the eye?
Yes, more than meets the eye, and also that he could use some help and some support about it.
He could use support?
He could. How about that?
Whoa, breaking barriers.
All right.
You hear a mic drop in the pantry.
This is Glummelhorn. He's like Maury.
The lie detector test came back, and it reveals that you are not the father. Okay, so you're taking Avi and Embrick out into the porch?
Yes.
Okay. So you take them out, and you see Tally out there, like, nervously twitching, leaned up against one of the support pillars to the porch. What are you saying, Glummelhorn?
I'm saying, Tally, it's time. Get on over here.
He comes
Let's
over,
work
and he's very nervous. And,
And just tell these guys told me.
alright, so Tully kind of puffs his chest out, gets the confidence he needs, and explains to them why he hasn't been terribly comfortable around them. And as he says that, you hear Avi and Embrick give like a giant sigh of relief. And Embrick says, "You mean you've been avoiding us because we're too happy? We thought you were just a bigot." And Tali laughs and he says, "I know, and I'd rather be known as an angry man than a bigot. So after this gentleman here, brought to my light, how it was coming off and how it was being seen, I figured it was best just to be honest with the situation." And so they have a chuckle about it and everything, and they agree that there's no reason why they can't work together and try to figure something out. and they can try to be try to do it in a controlled manner, so that way it's not overbearing to one side of the party or not. So Tally looks at Glomahorn and says, "You mentioned about seeking help. Do you have any suggestions?"
Well, I mean, I am a jolly druid from the mountains, and my type of help is probably not your type of help. But if you want, we can go on a retreat and talk to the birds and the wind, and skinny dip in the rivers, and communicate with the wild. But I don't know if that's going to help
Yeah,
you.
that's not really my thing. I'll be honest.
Anna could have hit on him, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Glomahorn, give me a religion check.
All right. Oh, I do have some skills here that might help.
Okay, what do you have?
Wait, let me check. Yeah, some proficiencies. Or no, that's not it. What's skills.
We're all just waiting, like anxious, like, why is he like a loading screen right now?
Well, here's my religion check. Oh, that's bad.
Losing my religion.
That's me in the spotlight. 1 second, I'm just looking to see there was a religion check to do.
I was like, Tally might be taking a kind to you.
Okay. So Glomahorn, you remember at the Yawning Portal seeing a flyer up about a sermon at a local temple called the Temple of Soon, where they hold sermons about widowers and how they can meet and talk about their problems. So you suggest that to Tally, and he agrees that that's a pretty good idea.
Spectacular. Hey, I mean, well, I'll go with you too. I'll go. Great.
I appreciate that, and he kind of like gives you like a half hug, like a bro hug, and he looks at you guys predator handshake, and so he looks over at Avi and Embrick and he says, I look forward to working with you two. Let's make this tavern come back to the life it used to have. And Embrick and Avi agree, and they finish up their review of the building, and they say, all right, well, Tally and us are gonna go review what our costs are, and we'll get you a good price.
You guys always
Best price.
have a spot here. This could be your second home. You'll be best friends.
We appreciate that. Stop by the Bent Nail this afternoon, and we'll have the price all figured out for you.
Swell.
Perfect.
All right, so everybody leaves, and as they're leaving, you hear a large bang behind you guys. And as you turn around, you see the poltergeist flip the bar over again. And now has two pans. You don't know where they came from, and he's just banging them together, and just like staring Gunther in the eyes, and just like smiling as he's doing it.
Why, dude? Hey, can you please stop?
As you say that, his eyes get larger, and he starts like really hitting them hard.
I have a headache. Please.
And as you say that, he gets like even more excited, and like floats closer to you and starts banging them even harder.
All right, I start to walk towards the door to see if he can follow me outside.
See if he can follow you outside.
Yeah.
All right, so you start to leave, and he follows you out to the doorway, and then stops.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll chill away from him on the porch, maybe.
You're gonna wait away from him out on the porch.
I have a headache, man. I'm not
Okay,
dealing
so
with
you got on the porch, and then as you shut the door, everyone else sees the poltergeist kind of like slump its arms down, like look really sad, and then just disappear.
Did we decide what to do about him yet? Did he have a thing he needed or something? Or he hasn't really talked to us yet?
You haven't really figured out yet, other than you guys came up with the idea that perhaps getting the bar fixed up
Yeah,
Oh,
like a brew off.
might
Um,
pay off.
Okay. All right. So, what
You
time
guys-
did we go over to the bed now?
I'm sorry, what's that?
What
Time is
time
it?
do we need to go over to the bed now?
Just sometime in the afternoon. They didn't really give you a specific time.
Okay. What time is it now?
The time now, it's probably about 11 a.m.
Sounds like it's later.
Is there anything else we need to do?
It said afternoon though. Afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon. So we
geez.
had talked originally in the last playthrough that we had is that you guys had a few other side missions you could do as far as like trying to help figure out where you can get renewable wood sources or paper sources.
Oh yeah.
What else was there? Let me look at my notes here. Oh yeah, by the way, for the sake of the game, you guys completed basically the mission that Avi had given you. So you now have 10% off at her store. At the Steam and Steel.
Sweet.
So yeah, so the other thing you have right now is the paper problem issue.
And why the poltergeist is upset.
Yes, correct.
Why he only torments me?
Right.
I said let's get in this paper trail.
So Gunther, as you're outside on the porch, you see a white cat approach you. And it purrs and it looks at you and starts kind of rubbing up on your leg.
Hello, kitty. How are you today?
And it starts
I
meowing
start
and,
petting.
like looks at
Yeah.
you. And it's odd because it's kind of looking at you strangely. Kind of more emotion than what you would see a cat do, if that makes sense. And the cat appears to be like eyeing you up and down.
Gunther, roll for initiative.
And
Just
then yeah.
roll.
And then the cat kind of like walks away and goes to the door of the tavern and starts scratching at the door.
Let's let it in. Let's see what the ghost does to that.
Maybe it's his cat.
I turn to the cat and say, "Is this your home? Did you know the previous owner?" And
Yeah.
obviously, the cat's not going to respond. to
Yeah,
me.
the cat just kind of looks at you and just starts scratching at the door again.
So I kind of just ignore it for a little bit to see what it does.
Okay, it continues to scratch at the door. Nanika, I put the wrong person on the porch, by the way. Nanika and Glommelhorn, give me. Actually, you guys are all probably in the center of the room now at this point. Why don't you all give me a perception check?
Everybody?
Everybody, except for
Pretty much,
Gunther.
and you hear the cat.
I like how there's just a pair of feet and legs.
And they're disappearing.
The ghostly legs. Okay, so Nanika and Rail, you guys hear the cat scratching. Glomhorn, you don't.
Let's let it in.
Yeah. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, so you open the door and you see a cat come in. The cat starts rubbing up on Nanika. Looks you up and down, moves on, goes over to Curiel, starts rubbing up on her, and you notice that it takes a liking to Curiel. And it continues to rub up on her like pretty hard.
All right.
It's rubbing up on you, loving you strong. So, so yeah. So this is happening, and yeah, this is happening.
Nobody will know.
So the cat jumps on like a nearby broken table and then hops up on your shoulder, Kirill, and gets like real close to your ear and like purring and everything, and then it whispers in your ear, "Are you interested in joining the Emerald Enclave? Come meet us at Falconmere in the Southern Ward." And then it hops off your shoulder and scattles out of the tavern.
Well, that was creepy.
All right.
Hi, cat.
So Kirill goes over to everyone else and relays the message from the cat on the Pizzappi line. Hey
Yeah.
everyone. So you know that cat that just came in here? Well, when the cat jumped up on my shoulder, it gave me a message and asked if I wanted to join
The Emerald Enclave.
the Emerald Enclave.
It's a demon.
I'm a demon. Purr, I'm a demon.
I say we go check it out.
Well, do you think it's just Curiel or all of us that it's inviting?
That's a good question.
Right? Because it didn't talk to any of us.
True.
It even rubbed me and didn't say anything, so.
Yeah.
What was the? Can I hear the full message again?
Yeah, interested in joining the Emerald Enclave? Come meet us at Falconmere. It's I'll put it in chat. Falconmere in the Southern Ward.
Alright. Well, I'd love to go talk to someone to see if they know what this Emerald Enclave is.
We can't let her go alone, though. I mean, obviously, we're gonna tag along.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Take your friend.
I wonder if Rochelle would have heard of them or anyone else in town, or we could ask Vincent,
Yeah,
detective.
you could.
Oh, yeah.
Can we make like a history check to see if we know anything about them or something like that?
Yeah, you could do a history check.
Good call. Who has?
All of us?
Oh,
Or...
yeah.
It depends. I mean, if you guys think that you would actively be trying to figure it out, go ahead and do one.
So,
Well, as far as I know, I'm still on the porch and haven't heard this.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
Oh my
succeed on that
god,
one. Oh. All right.
we're missing one, right?
I have a good history.
I'm out on the porch. I don't know if I should.
Oh
be
yeah,
going
right. You wouldn't. Okay, so Glomahorn, you vaguely remember Volo talking before about, and yeah, same with you, Kirill. You guys both remember Volo talking about the different guilds in town, and you vaguely remember him bringing up the Emerald Enclave at the time. But that's all you know, though.
Okay.
Is he still around?
Volo, he's not here right now.
But we could go to him.
Yeah, you guys know where he lives and where Rainier lives.
Well, I guess they're just a guild. I mean, that kind of answers the question. They'll just have things for us to do that we can probably get paid for.
Well, wouldn't we want to know what kind of guild they are before we just go to their meeting?
Did they specify a time for the meeting?
No, they simply just said, or if you're interested, come meet us at the Falconmere.
Okay. So we should have time to go talk to other people before we do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we definitely should talk to other people just to kind of get a vibe, not just like a Kool-Aid party.
The Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
So
whatever. Yeah,
we go
whatever
into
you guys-
town and talk to more people.
Sure.
Back down to Troll Skull Alley. Yeah.
All right, so you guys are embarking out.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me just make sure I have everything in order here before you go too far.
I've already gone too far.
You have to go back.
I have to go back to Bolo.
Okay, so yeah, you guys embark. Where are you guys heading? Right now, it's about 12:30 now at this point.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
So we go to the nail thing.
I think we talked to Vincent first. Is it like
Yeah.
they said afternoon, but they didn't mean probably like 12:30. Like
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if we ask Vincent, I'm sure he'll make us pay for any kind of information he may have. But we can try him, we should talk to Fala also, or we could also talk to Fala and see if they know something, and also ask them if they have alternatives for Duskwood paper they'd recommend, since they were the one that was protesting, right?
Yeah, Follow was.
Oh. Or there's Rashal in the bookshop. Who do you think is best to start with?
Do you guys?
I think I vote Vincent.
Right?
Okay, so you guys going to Vincent?
Yes.
Okay, so as you guys are traveling, just help me understand generally, like, how you guys are grouped. Is there anyone that's trailing behind? Are you all kind of like shoulder to shoulder?
I want to trail behind because it sounds like something exciting is going to happen to that person.
It does sound like that.
Yeah. So the rest of us are
I'm
kind
usually
of
up front, so
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like 2s and 3s in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound. And Rael, give me a perception check.
Okay. Can do.
I'm in the back with Rael. Can I give one too?
Being
Sure.
attacked. I'm being attacked.
Being attacked.
Oh my god.
Real life deck.
Okay, you guys don't notice anything. It's just a sunny day, and there's lots of people out in the streets at this point.
someone's following us.
Sorry, Kiriel, you're too far up in the. Although that would have been sweet. All right, so you guys get to Vincent's house, and just like last time, the door's locked.
Right, we knock.
And it's like a split second after you knock, the door flings open. How can I help you?
Hi, Vincent. Good to see you. We were, as you know, we're new in town, and we have a question about one of the guilds, and thought you might be the best person to be informed
Ah, yes,
and know about it.
you've come to the right place. I know everything, and if I don't, for the right amount of money, I can find out. Come on in. So he invites Kiriel in, and as Kiriel passes the door, he slams the door shut.
Creepy.
So Kiriel, he takes you over to his desk area. He sits down and he points at a chair on the other side and says, "Go ahead and have a seat."
All right. Kiriel looks around the room to make sure things are okay, and then.
Listen, baby doll, you're fine here. You're safe. You're in Vincent's house.
She's never felt safer.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Kiriel, against perhaps her better judgment.
So what kind of information are you looking for?
I'm looking for information you can give me on who and what is the Emerald Enclave.
You must be joking, right?
I don't joke.
Well, you're not joking. All right. Well, in that case, the price is 15 gold, and I'll tell you anything you need to know.
Well, how do I know you have any information that's valuable to me and worth 15 gold?
Hey, you're the one that came to Vincent here, baby.
Why don't you start me off with a piece of information, and I'll see if it's worth learning more for
All
money.
right. All right. The Emerald Enclave, they're a guild here in Waterdeep.
Okay. Why such a
That's all you're
reaction?
getting for free, baby.
Why did you have such a strong reaction to them? Why did you think I was joking?
I'm done talking now. Everything's costing money. Time is money.
All right, I'll give you 3
Ooh-wee.
gold.
3 gold?
Yes.
All right. Well, 3 gold will get you a little bit of information. Let me see where to start here. So the Emerald Enclave, they're one of the guilds here that help guard the city against the natural threats.
The natural threats.
That's correct.
What are those?
I mean,
They're unnatural.
unnatural. I mean, that could be aberrations, the undead.
Wait a second. You said they could help us get rid of them.
They. Well, you're not in there, Rail.
Yeah.
I am in spirit. Gosh.
Ask
The
them if they can
Emerald
get rid of
Enclave.
spirits.
So the Emerald Enclave, they're a guild that protects this place from unnatural threats?
That's right.
Natural,
Unnatural.
natural threats.
They sound like Doctor Strange.
There's nothing. There's nothing natural about the undead.
Well, we all have to die sometime.
And we should stay dead.
Yeah. All right. Well, have you, are they, do you know what species are those who call themselves part of the Emerald Enclave?
Listen, sweet cheeks, you're gonna have to pay up some more if I'm gonna tell you any more information.
No, I think that's good. Thanks.
All right, you have a good day then.
All right. Kirill gets up and walks out as calmly as she can pretend to be.
So you try to open the door, it's locked. He comes over, unlocks it, opens the door, lets you out.
All right. Kirill escapes.
All right, so you're gonna have to deduct what? Would you pay 3 gold, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I deducted it.
Okay. All right, so you get out and you see the rest of your party sitting there with you.
Mm-hmm.
And are you gonna relay the information you found out?
Yes, I am gonna relay the information.
How much information are you telling him? Are you telling him how creepy he was? How much of an asshole? Or are you just going into the information that you found?
Just saying, he's, I gave him a little bit of gold and got a little bit of information. Seems the Emerald Enclave is a guild that claims to protect against the unnatural threats.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and he
Unnatural, like-
seemed,
Spirits?
he kept bringing up undead. And when I first brought up the Emerald Enclave, he seemed pretty taken aback that I'd be asking about them.
Listen, I'm all about going to check this out now because I hate the undead.
I don't hate him. I just hate him banging pans together when I have a splitting headache.
That's true. This could be another option to deal with our own spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
What time is it now?
It's probably about 1:15.
Where do you
We
want to
should
go?
probably. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
stop there first.
Go to the store and then go to the Emerald.
So
Yeah, 'cause I got a feeling that is going to turn into an adventure.
you're heading to
So,
Steam and Steel?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are you walking in the same order you were before?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, Nanika and Rail, give me a perception check.
Oh, this time I want to get it.
Can you
Mine
bring
go
back the? Do you still have? Yeah, both yours went through.
Okay. I didn't hear the little sound.
Okay, Rail, was yours the 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just notice again it's packed streets. Yeah, everybody's out enjoying the day, having a good time.
Very nice.
Just roll perception again.
No, the first time I clicked it, nothing happened. So I clicked again.
That's the same thing happened to me.
Oh,
Like,
weird.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, it came up the first time. You had a 5 and a 4.
Yeah, I saw it.
But even
Right,
with
that
the
was the second time I clicked it.
okay, so even with the 13, it's
Yeah.
nothing. You don't notice anything. So you guys make it over to Steam and Steel. Or I'm sorry, no, the Bent Nail. That's where you guys were going. The Bent Nail. So you make it to the Bent Nail, and you see Tally, Embrick, and Navi all laughing, having a good time. And they're excited to see you guys. And you come in and they say, "Oh, come on in, come on. We just finished up the numbers."
Yeah.
And so you guys approach, and they want to know, or they say, "All right, so listen, there's going to be a little bit of sticker shock, but we took into consideration what all you had in mind. You didn't want to go too fancy, but you didn't want to go, like a hole in the wall kind of place. So we tried to.
1.5 gold.
What's that?
1.5 gold. Deal.
If only we could. I'm sorry. So they bring up about like, all right, well, this is we're using this material, and thanks to the work that you guys did, you find out that they're combining wood and iron and steel together for some of the stuff they're making. So
Furniture.
yeah, your furniture is going to be like ironwood furniture.
Just like Animal Crossing.
Hey.
Nice.
Thanks. The
So
best.
yeah, and Tom Nook's going to be your landlord. So so anyway, you guys talk over what all they're putting in there and all that jazz, and you end up finding out, all right, well, between the two of them, it's going to come to 1,000 gold to renovate.
Sounds like we need an adventure to pay for this.
Do you finance it all?
We don't do any
Interesting.
financing, but I mean,
Like
in what
layaway?
in Waterdeep, there's plenty of places you could look to make money.
Can we do them all? Because that seems like a lot.
Is there any
Yeah.
tasks that you have that's you may be able to shave a little bit off that?
I regrettably don't have any tasks. No.
I have 10 gold.
Oh well, that's not going to do.
How about 36?
What are some
You guys
places?
don't even need Tom Nook. This guy's like it.
So yeah. Anyway, so they say basically that they're a tight ship already. They don't have any employees other than the people that own the businesses, so they can't afford to pay you guys anything or to take a loss on anything.
That makes sense.
And then they do that whole shop owner thing, and they're like, well, if we would have did what we wanted, it would have been 2,000. So I mean, we're cutting you a deal here at 1,000.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I respect your hustle. We'll find you the money.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
these guys know something about the Emerald Enclave.
Did you just say the Emerald Enclave?
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
did.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of guilds around here. Were you visited by them?
What do you mean? Is that something that happens?
I mean, it tends to happen is if you get the attention of guilds, they'll tend to reach out. There's a lot of people that try to get into these guilds because there's a lot of benefits depending on the ones you go to, and if they see somebody in society that they want, they'll come and look for them.
What can you tell us about the different guilds around here?
I mean, there's a ton of them. I know, like, the Emerald Enclave exists. The Zentarum is around. There's the Order of the Gauntlet, the Xanathar Guild, Lords Alliance, the Grey Hands, Harpers. There's tons of people around here.
What are the Emerald?
What was that?
Oh, it's her dog trying to get up on the bed, and she definitely missed.
Woo.
She fell on the nightstand and all kinds of things. Oh my god.
Hooray.
What is the Emerald Enclave known for?
So they're very much like the guardians of this city, especially against like the undead. They also they do a watch over the city of the dead here in Waterdeep, so that's kind of nice.
Have you ever worked with any of them?
Oh yeah, they're very nice people.
Oh, good to hear.
Okay, great.
Do they have 1,000 gold?
Oh, I'm sure they have millions of gold.
Ooh,
All
I
right.
only need 1,000.
I say we go talk to those people. Definitely.
yeah, I'm behind that too.
What about you, Rupert?
Rupert.
I'm on board.
Wow,
Robot house.
impressive. He wants to do something.
Yeah, right. All right, so you guys now know that you owe 1,000 gold to get this this bar off off the ground running, right? They do mention to you too that once the money's in, it's going to take about 12 days to build everything and get it furnished.
Oh, it's too long.
That's actually a really quick turnaround.
Yeah.
It's too long.
I'm
For
impressed.
3 people, yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's going to smell like varnish real bad, but it's a little bit
That's
of
gonna be
woodworking
worth it.
humor for you. Anyway, so yeah, they tell you to take 12 days by the time they have the full 1,000.
All right. Well, I say we bid them adieu and continue on our journey.
All right, let's go.
All right, we'll look forward to hearing back from you.
All
All right, take care, everybody.
Oh, don't forget, I'll give you guys 10% off anything in the store from now on, since you're good friends. And Tally extends the same offer to you guys. So now you can buy wooden and metal items off of them. So like swords and pikes and all that shit that you couldn't get before.
Sweet.
Hmm.
10% off doesn't sound like a great deal, though.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there nothing?
Maybe the more we become friends, the higher that number goes.
That's true. Good point.
All right, so
All right.
what's the team doing?
Did we want to talk to Fala or Michelle at all? Or do we want to just go straight to the Emerald Enclave?
I don't know. Should we check out these weapons?
Sure. Let's check out weapons. We're here.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I got a feeling we're gonna need it.
He's got a fever, and the only prescription is weapons.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can't just like upgrade weapons I already own.
No,
Or that.
no. In D&D, there's no weapon upgrades. It's you get new weapons.
But you
and-
can enchant them. or
You
something,
can,
right?
yeah. Okay, so for the sake of ease, the equipment page on 149 of the player's handbook. They can sell anything on that now.
What, 149?
Yeah, 149,
That's a 1, a 4, and a 9.
and they'll
So
sell it at
those playing along
10%
at
off of whatever is listed there next to cost. Puppy wants snacks.
Mhm.
Hey, someone should get a trident.
There was a horse and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
Oh, I can't use that. I'd totally get it.
You can even throw it. You can throw it 60 feet.
Wow.
I don't know that I can afford much of this because I only have 8 gold.
Everything's so expensive, yeah. Jeez. What about a shield? Are there any shields?
Yeah, they sell shields.
Well, I have 36 gold, so if there's something someone really wants, I might be able to help you out.
Yeah, someone's been holding down the rest of us.
Let's see.
Yeah, dude, man. Let me find where shields are at.
What? Oh,
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 Oh boy, that's a high price.
oh boy, that at a high price. What are you selling? Shields 10 gold.
10 gold.
Yeah, and it adds 2 to your armor class.
Now I have 8 gold.
skills. Hold on.
You guys better start doing the
Okay.
hustle.
How much is it
You said
at?
2, you said.
It adds 2 to your AC, yeah.
Can I buy arrows?
Arrows,
I
yeah.
definitely have one. Can't really use a whole lot.
Yep.
Hey, Gunther, can I borrow 1 gold so I can buy a shield?
Well, I can use but I
Yeah,
Battery low.
you can have 1 gold.
Alright, swell.
Arrows are sold in bunches of 20 for 1 gold piece.
And I also get 20 arrows.
Yep, so go ahead and subtract 1 gold from you, and you can add 20 arrows
Gold.
to your...
Just
I'm down to
subtract 2
30
gold from you. Because I'm adding that shield.
You're taking a shield?
Yeah, so I
Are
got
you
2
proficient in shields?
How can I find that out?
It would say somewhere on your player sheet.
Wait, choose a shield.
Let me look, Rail.
I have a question. In this box over here. In this box.
Yeah, you can do shields.
Okay, cool.
This
So I'm
box
gonna do
over
that
here.
then. Do I have
Alright.
to like put that in my thing or no?
Yeah, I'll take care of it for you. So, Rail.
Okay, thanks. I upped my armor class already.
Oh,
Or
I went
So-
from 13 to 15.
alright, so if I go here, should be able to type in shield. Okay. Yeah, you got a shield equipped now, Todd.
Sweet.
Hey Jim.
Yeah.
Do they sell crossbows?
Crossbow bolts? Yes, they're a group of 20 for 1 gold.
Okay. Do you have any idea how many you start with when you start with a crossbow? Because that
20.
was not
Or
mentioned.
I had 20.
Yeah, you start with 20, I think. Also, I didn't deduct the percentage off of that, so give me a second here.
So I'm not even seeing shields. Where's the shields at? What are they called?
All right, so it'd be 9 silver pieces for you, Gunther, for your shield, and then Rail, it would have been 1 gold piece and 9 silver.
Oh, really? Why?
I'm sorry, no, 1 gold piece and 8 silver.
Mine.
Yeah, because yours was 2 gold, right?
I thought you said it was 10.
Or 10. I'm sorry. Yeah. Whoops.
All right, so I'm gonna add 1 gold and subtract 9 silver. For
Yeah.
the-
So it'd be 9 gold for you then, Rail.
9 silver.
Okay, so I took 1 from Gunther, and I gave 8
Yeah.
gold.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, and then if I want a shield, it'd be 9 silver.
And it'd be the same thing for you, Nanika. It'd be 9 silver pieces for your crossbow bolts.
Okay. I also want to get a javelin, which is 5 silver pieces normally.
It'd be 5 silver, so we'll say it's 4 silver instead.
How
Can
many
I sell
silvers are in a
something here?
gold?
What's that?
So how many silvers are in a gold?
It's 10.
10.
And then I asked, can I sell a weapon here?
I wouldn't see why not. What are you looking to sell?
Like, if I buy a shield, then I'm probably not going to need to carry a Warhammer and a Morning Star.
It's true.
I'm debating that.
They're both 15 gold, so you'd probably get enough to buy a hammer or buy a shield out of that.
I just know we've been taking a lot of damage. My points.
Right. And the other thing to think about too is you don't have the ability yet to do the two-handed and everything, right?
I do have the two-handed.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes. Fighting style, 2-weapon fighting.
All right, let me look up how
So
that
how much
works.
armor would that add to me if I get a shield?
What's that?
How much armor would that add if I buy a shield?
It'd add 2.
Not worth it.
What if it was the master
Okay,
shield?
so,
Total
let's see here. Gunther. So with the dual wielding, your normal attack is your primary attack, and then you can use your bonus action to swing with your left hand.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
we-
realize that until just now. So
okay.
you get 2
I
attacks if you use your bonus action
All right. I get to use one of those per Long
per action or per round. Yeah. Well, so both weapons must be light without the. Oh no, you have the feet. You're good. Okay. Yep. My bad.
Okay, good to know. We're learning.
Yep.
I'm learning.
I'm helping. All right. Did anybody else have any questions?
Mhm. I'd like to get a quarterstaff or a spear. I'd like to get a spear.
You want to buy a spear?
And I'd like to buy a spear and ammunition for a light crossbow.
Okay, so that would be 1 gold and 8 copper, or 8 silver. Sorry, 1 gold, 8 silver.
Okay. How many do I get with the ammunition?
20.
Spent it boom boom sticks.
All right, everybody good as far as purchases?
I am.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so where are you guys heading now?
Emerald Enclave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're heading to Falconmere, right? I almost feel like I'm saying fucking mirror when I say that.
That's what
And-
I thought you said the first time too.
You're going to the fucking mirror, right? All
Ah.
right, so you guys are going to Falconmere?
Yep.
Okay.
Going to the Falcon Mirror.
Yeah, Falconmere around here, eh? All right, so you guys head out. Nanika and Rael, give me perception checks.
I perceive the Nanak is gone.
I do too. I'll do it for him. I don't have to. Rael, you notice this like figure has been following you for quite a while.
I called it.
Is there any way I can tell like what kind of figure this is? Like, what does it look like?
Sure.
Is it the cat?
Let me see here. Give me a wisdom check.
What?
You can't make it out at this point.
Okay.
We doesn't need to make out with
Maybe
it.
Nanika can.
Oh yeah, we could try. No, Nanika doesn't notice.
Damn.
So we're just aware that it's like following us.
You're aware there's somebody following you, yeah. This brings you to about 3 p.m. too right now.
Alright. Let's go to the Emerald Enclave. Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to fucking mirror, yay. Alright,
Yay.
so you follow signs to Falconmere. I love saying that. And as you approach, you notice this huge mansion with think like Wayne Manor. Huge mansion, big like cast iron fence with a giant gate there. And as you approach, you notice there's a gentleman outside raking leaves.
Are those undead leaves?
No, no, they're dead.
Just dead leaves.
Alright.
They're dead. D-E-D, dead.
Alright, so we go up and approach the
The
rake
gate
master.
yell to the worker.
All right, you go up to the worker, and he says, "Hello. You wouldn't happen to be the new adventurers in town, are you?"
Word travels.
Yes.
I mean, we're new. We're adventurers.
Let me take it back a second. This is how rude of me. My name is Melanor Fellbranch.
Wow.
I'm the groundskeeper here of Falconmere.
How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
A little bit of a headache, but it's waning off.
What was his name?
Yes.
Melon.
So, yes, are you the new adventurers, I take it?
We must
We
be.
are adventurers.
And we are new in town.
Were you visited by a white cat?
Yes.
Yes.
Great,
that is what
perfect. Perfect. So then let me be the first to welcome you to Falconmere. This place has been here for centuries. It is owned by the Tarm and the Falcon noble families. And you'll get to meet one of the Falcons here soon. Follow me. And he kind of does like the hands behind his back, like perfect posture strut towards the building.
Did you say walk this way though?
Yeah, not like silly walk though. Like just follow him.
Okay. Alright.
All right, so he takes you across the lawn. You see a lot of hedges that are like properly, hedged and like real fancy. Like you see some of them that have like the spiral hedge going up and everything. And you get to this giant like porch, giant like stone porch. And as you go, the door opens almost like it's on cue. And standing there, you see a woman, and she says, so glad to meet you finally. And she looks over at Curiel and says, you must be Curiel.
Indeed I am, and to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Yes. And then Melanor kind of jumps over on top of it, or over her to kind of introduce formally. Yes, you are speaking to Jareth Falcon.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
The pleasure is all mine. And then as she's talking to Kiriel, she looks over and says, "You must be Glommelhorn."
Glommelhorn!
Yes. Yes, I've heard much of the workings you two have done here in town for the short stay that you've had. I believe that that we could use your type around here. We could use your help.
Well,
what?
we'd be... Yeah.
What was the question?
What is it that you are? You know, we were surprised to be invited, but pleased, and are happy to hear what you.
Auto shutdown
that you need help
initiated.
with.
I dare say we're excited.
Oh, my headset's dying. Give me 1 second, guys.
We can invent whatever we want.
Auto shutdown canceled. Charging battery.
Okay. My headset was just like auto shutdown commencing. I'm like, oh boy. Okay, so she says, well, we have many birds out amongst the town, and it seems that you guys have been catching a lot of attention lately, especially around saving Rainier.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that the hidden dragons that his father has hidden is quite on everybody's minds lately, and since you were good enough to save his son, we figured that we could trust you.
I mean, I think some of us are trustworthy, yeah.
Yes, clearly
I mean, just some.
the druid types are already trustworthy.
There you go.
I don't know about that some part, you know. I mean, I think we're all trustworthy.
I think the rope is pretty solid.
So she says, basically, like, I would love to have you as part of the Enclaves. And she looks at the rest and says, I wish that I could offer the ability for you all to join as well, but it appears that you're not of the right classes. We only look for the nature kinds, specifically druids and clerics of nature.
Well,
Sorry.
would it,
We can certainly vouch for our
yeah.
friends and traveling companions.
I'm
And-
I'm certain they're great people, but we only let in the druids and the clerics of the nature.
Well, that's wonderful. I mean, but we've been traveling as a party so far.
Oh, I
Excuse me.
don't need you to break off your arrangements with your compatriots. I can only simply grant you two the benefits of joining the Enclave.
Oh, I see. Well, our robot is a cleric.
Yes, but I do not believe that he is a cleric of nature.
You don't consider life part of nature?
No, I do not.
What about beer? Is beer part of nature?
Ah, yes, it is.
And that way you can make it go big
He
you
is
want.
half beer, after all.
I
Nanika,
grew
give
up
me
in
a
the
persuasion
Outlander.
check.
Who? What?
Nanika, give me a persuasion check.
Can you just pour a beer? I mean, that should be persuasion.
Well,
enough.
no, I mean the whole life argument there. I could go off that. I could buy that.
Right.
It doesn't work. So
man.
she's very adamant. Oh, no, that was Kiriel that did that.
Yeah, who's?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, she definitely doesn't go for it.
Oh yeah.
She laughs.
Yeah, she says, "Oh," and she like pats your metal head. Oh, I'm sure you're a great brewer, but yes.
What
Again,
about me? I'm a wood elf. That's like nature.
but you're not a druid or a cleric. I'm sorry. Perhaps for you, you could join a guild of the drow.
They're downers. They Debbie
What-
Downers.
About me.
It's
Uh,
true.
And what are you?
I am a half orc.
Well, clearly, but what kind of half orc are you?
I'm from the Outlands.
Are you
Kind of half.
Yeah, what's your class?
I'm a fighter.
We have no need for fighters. We are defenders.
You have a guild you recommend for me?
I'm sure in time the guild will approach you.
So in your defense, you don't fight things?
But
We
I was
don't-
next to your cat.
We don't fight, we defend.
I feel like you got some major holes in your logic.
So, as you're saying,
Join the guild. Don't mess it up for us.
yeah, as you're saying that, Melanor goes up and cuts off Nanika and says, "You will be kind to watch your mouth in front of a demigod."
Oh.
And Jareth kind of like laughs a little bit and says, "Oh, they don't know any better. It's fine. It's fine." And again, she says she looks at Glommelhorn and Kiriel and says, "Again, my offer still stands. Would you like to join us?"
I would love to know more about what it means to join you and what's required of us.
Sure.
I'm in.
So yes, we are a guild that defends the town from the unnatural and undead. As you probably already know from reading our banners and posters set up all around town.
Must have made those.
That's also a side note. That's why Vincent was laughing at you at first. So she goes on to say that basically, as a member, you get some pros from it, as far as like the ability to have any druid spell cast for you. But it would have to be in her presence. So if there's anything you needed, like somebody to be cured of something or anything like that, she'll gladly cast it for you. There is levels in which you can grow within the Enclave. So right now, if you guys joined, you'd be like the bottom tier. And how you grow within that is by completing tasks for them and getting renown. You also, as a member, get what's called a Charm of Restoration, which I gotta look up what that is.
But it restores us.
I think that
Charmingly.
sounds good for being Glommelhorn.
Yes. I often find myself needing restored.
Needing restoration.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get my Dungeon Master's Guide. Whew. So many
DM
things.
without the guide.
He's walking into the eye.
You looking at my eye?
You ain't no sonny boy. Alright, so chapter 7.
What's happening?
So many things. The Charm of Restoration?
Yeah.
Why don't I see that? Oh. Okay. So, this charm has 6 charges. So, Kiriel and Glommelhorn, you're going to want to write this down.
Okay, ready?
It has 6 charges. You can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells: Greater Restoration or Lesser Restoration. Greater Restoration takes 4 charges to use. Lesser Restoration takes 2 charges to use. Once you use all of its charges, the charm vanishes.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
That's it.
Great job.
So you can heal yourself a couple times and it's gone.
How much do you get healed?
Let me look. Greater restoration. Alright, so greater restoration, you do it by touch. So you can do it yourself or to somebody else. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1. Let me see. You imbue the creature with positive energy to undo debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects. So you can, if they're charmed or petrified, if they're cursed, or if they have reduced ability scores, or if they have something reducing their max hit points. And then lesser restoration. It lets you touch a creature and you can cure 1 disease afflicting them, such as blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
They're in the index as well.
Okay. All right. One last question for Jareth. We are planning on sticking around a while. We just got this new house up the road, and once it's open for business, we'll welcome you back and anyone else to the tavern. But if we join the guild, do we have to stay in this area? We are adventurers after all.
No, once a Emerald Enclave, always an Emerald Enclave.
All right. Then we will join.
Okay, so she has Glommelhorn and Kiriel take a knee. And as you guys take a knee, she holds her hands out over top of each of your heads, and the charms magically appear around your necks. And you notice a green vision of the charm show up on your arm, on your forearm. And it matches. And she says, "At this point, I welcome thee to the Emerald Enclave. And you may rise." And you both rise. And she says, "Now I must rest." And she disappears, just straight up disappears. And Melanor says, "Okay, well, congratulations. As members of the Emerald Enclave, if you would like to take any missions, you can come see me, and I will let you know what's available."
All right. Do you have anything available right now?
I do. I'd like you to seek out Hlam. It's Hlam. 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 He's a monk who lives in a cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. Ask him what he's heard about threats to the city, but try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome.
No, we're gonna have a problem with that.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So just a bit of housekeeping here. What do we get all for this Emerald Enclave? The charm.
The charm,
That's it.
and then if you ever need a spell, a druid spell cast, she can do it for you. She can only cast a level spell that equals the level that you're at. So, like, since you guys are level 2, she can cast any level 2 spell, druid spell on you
But
guys.
she has to be with us.
What's that?
But she has to be with us.
Yeah, well, you have to be with her. She's not gonna leave. So, like, if you
Right,
needed something cast to like remove something or buff somebody or whatever, she could do it.
So it's like, okay. All right. Cool. There's no charm. It doesn't look like the charm restoration is in the
It's not.
index.
No. So what you guys will do for this is
Again, manually.
like I'm gonna pull up Kiriel for instance, And what you'll do is down on the right side of your sheet, there's a thing for like, for instance, Kirill has wild shape, and it's got a 2 in there. To the right of it, it says other resource. You could type in 6 for total, and then 6 below it, and then change that other resource text to say Charmer Restoration. And then you'll know that when you use that, that's how you'll keep track of it. Did you follow that, Glomahorn?
1 sec.
Sure. I can't change the
Okay.
text, but I can remember.
Yeah,
I
you can change
remember
it. You just have to make sure you click it. Or I think if you just type in it, it'll disappear.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
All right. Ready to go.
All right. So where are you guys heading?
Do we want to try any of those other guilds that we heard about?
So right now, where you're at, you know that you're trying things that you have available to you right now is to go climb the mountain, raise money to get the bar going, try to find renewable resources for Rishal, and I think that's it currently. Oh, and then you have some strange man that seems to be tailing you.
It's true.
At this point, you're at about 6 p.m.
I mean, the only thing we can do to raise money at this point, unless we want to have like Bake's Tale, is to go find that guy in the mountain.
Yeah, I think we should go find the guy in the mountain.
I'm up for whatever.
Okay, who all wants to go to the mountain?
I want to go to the mountain.
Is the whole party going, or is it just the?
What time will it be when we get there?
It's probably about a 2-hour walk. So, time you get there, talk to him, and get back, it'll probably be about 11 p.m.
We've got nothing else better to do, so.
Sounds good to me.
That's fair.
Okay.
So you're all going?
Yeah.
What's that?
They're probably better to sit together.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys traverse town. Rail and Nanika, give me a perception check.
Say what?
Man.
Rail and Nanika.
Mine go through?
Yeah, you guys don't notice anything. So you keep traversing town. Traversing town, and you get to the edge of the mountainside, Mount Waterdeep. So you guys are at the base. You look up. You see a lot of what looks like. Did you ever see those like pictures on the internet of like the plank that's like hammered into the side of a mountain, and that's it? That's all you have to walk on. So it looks like that kind of shit.
What speak of you?
Yeah. Woo. So it's not going to be an easy go. So you guys are going to start making your way up there, and I need everybody to do a Constitution saving throw.
What if I ride on top of Nanika? Because he's a robot, that should be okay, right?
Well, technically, yeah, but no.
Sir, what kind of roll?
Constitution saving throw. All right, so Rail and Glommelhorn, I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh, man.
Just roll one.
Oh, shit.
I got 2.
All right, so Glommelhorn, you make it to the top, but you're pretty much dead. Like, not health-wise, but, like, you can't, like, stand. At this point, you've taken 4 levels of exhaustion. And Rail, you take 2 levels of exhaustion. So
Okay.
level of exhaustion. Indeed. Pull that up so I can tell you. Okay, so level 4, Glomahorn, your hit points are halved currently.
Oh, okay.
All right. Nanika, or not Nanika, Rail, your speed is halved. So you're slower now.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so you guys make it up. You're presented with what looks like a Tibetan monk village up top. You see a lot of them doing the weird monk stuff that they do, of standing on one leg and like holding pans of water and you know, monk stuff. And
Very descriptive.
and as you walk in, you see there's one person that kind of stands out from the rest. And that's pretty much all you know right now.
Fair.
Curiel goes over to the person who stands out and says, excuse me, sir, and please pardon our intrusion into your
Monk stuff.
into your meditation.
Are you into monk stuff?
Yeah. We are in search of a man. We are in search of one named Halm.
Lamb.
Halam.
Ah, yes, Halam. And he praises you and like head bows. And yes, I am Halam.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Halam. My name is Curiel.
Yes, hi, Curiel.
And we were wondering if we could take a few moments to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Are you interested in joining our monastery?
Does it have money?
Thank you.
Did you just say that out loud, Rail?
No, it's in my head.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I don't
thank
object to
you.
joining.
Yeah, thank you kindly for the offer. We are new in town, in fact, and would love to learn more about your monastery.
Oh, yes. So then follow me. And so he takes you to a large room with a bunch of pillows on the ground for you all to sit. And he takes a seat and says, yes, have a seat.
Thank you. Let me sit down.
All right. So he says that basically the monastery is only for those of pure of heart, and those that are lawfully good. They they have a ton of people that are part of the monastery. So they're not necessarily looking for too many applicants, and they're not very. They have enough people where they don't have to be. They can choose to be picky. So he goes around the circle and says, "Yes, you, sir," and he points to Glomahorn. And he says, "What is right and just in the world?"
Well, skinny dipping in a river with the moon on looking. And
Gunther.
birds.
Yes, sir. He points at the half-orc. What is true and just to you?
It's a very open-ended question.
He moves on to Curiel. What is true and just to you?
The flight of an arrow into the heart of a tree.
Oh, and then he gives you like a bow. And then points to the robot. Yes, what is true and just in the world?
Nothing.
And then he looks over at Rail. Rail, what is true and just in this world?
The pale moonlight.
Yes. And he gives a bow and he says, none of you may join. Now be gone.
Yay.
Ah.
Well, we tried, guys.
Before we depart, we would like to ask a question.
You've already wasted enough of my time. What is it?
So you only talk to people.
Oh, no,
that join?
actually, you've spent enough of my time. Be gone.
Oh.
Well, wait, what if I get in with them? Because technically, I'm like, it's not a monastery per se, but I'm like a mountain ascetic from, the druidic tradition, and I should be able to like kind of be able to bullshit him a little bit.
You could try. I mean, you just said you like to bathe naked in the
Yeah,
water and
it's like-
everything.
Compare like our
He didn't
monastic
really let me
sensibilities,
answer. Kind of got cut off.
He got your answer, Gunther.
Yeah, you took too long.
I stand by my answer.
Was a good answer, but
Yeah, the robot's right.
so be gone,
We're
be gone.
Do we force an answer out
well.
of this guy?
We fear that this entire place may be in danger.
Oh, that's a good one.
Why would you think this place would be in danger? Look around you. Look at us. We're a fit group of men.
I can see that, and I can see that you would be able to protect yourselves, but I know that you also rely on the city down there for some of your provisions, and have heard that there may be some dangers to the city. Do you know of any threats to the city?
So he looks at you and he's inquisitive. And why would I want to tell you whether there's threats?
Well, I've sworn to protect the city, so if there's any way that, and knowledge is an incredible power to help against the forces of evil.
And in what name are you defending this city?
In what name? In my own name?
No, in whose name?
In my name and honor, as a new resident of this city who wishes to set up residence here.
Listen, I've told you already, you wasted enough of my time.
Hmm.
Should probably just tell him.
Well, we've also recently been come into contact with the Emerald Enclave and one Jared Falcon.
Give me a persuasion check.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, he doesn't buy into it. What
Oh,
proof? What proof have you of being in the Emerald Enclave?
Show him our little tattoo things.
Yeah.
Okay,
pull
so you
out
stick
arms.
your arm out and he sees it and he grabs a hold of your wrist and pulls it closer and he says, "Why didn't you show me this to begin with?" And he pulls you guys aside and he says, "No, what business do you have from the Enclave?"
The Enclave wishes to know about threats to the city.
Yes. Tell them this. Evil Twins hide its face for now. Expect that to change before winter's end.
Will do, buddy.
You didn't hear it.
Now be gone.
You drink beer?
Be gone.
No? So no?
I think we lost the dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. You're back now. You froze up there for a second.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so you guys have the information now.
Okay.
All right. So we thank him and leave.
All right. So at this point now, you're at about 9 o'clock at night. Rail and Nanika, give me perception checks.
Let's try this again.
Ooh.
Nanika doesn't see shit. Rail, you notice two outlines of people in the distance following you guys down the mountain.
Listen, I feel like we should maybe go and like confront these people and see what they want.
Why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw? Or a wisdom check, not a saving throw, a check.
What's the diff? Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay. You can't make out who they are right now from the distance you're at.
So can't we like go and confront them?
You could try.
Is everybody stealthy? I mean, can you just wait for them to come down while everybody else leaves, or?
I mean, I'm stealthy.
Okay. Would you want to do that, or do you just want all of us together?
I think I don't know. I feel like we should probably all do it together.
Okay. What does everybody else think?
Yeah, what does everyone think? I'm okay stealthing someone, like stabbing in the back.
Well, I think we should find out who these people are.
I just think if they're following us and like they're being shady like this, I mean, they're probably not good people. They're not the best people.
There's fine people on all sides.
I mean, the cat was following us earlier. Who knows?
True.
But if we think we can make it back to town safely.
Yeah. What's everyone think?
As long
Good
as
either way.
we go home, because then they'll know where we live.
That's true too.
Well, I mean, we're planning on turning it into a bar, so not exactly a secret.
Did they follow us from home, or one of the
I don't know when
stores?
he started following us.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
So
We
who
have no
knows?
perception.
You saw nothing?
So do we should, I don't know, should we confront them here?
I say let's confront them. If it turns into a fight, we haven't fought anyone in like 2 sessions. Let's do it. I got a shield
Bloodthirsty.
now.
Rails out for blood.
All right, let's go.
I want
From here.
blood.
Let's-
Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah.
what's the plan? Are you all just charging at them, or
I say we
Well, I
just
think-
kind of.
Let's like go up and ask them like let's confront them. Be like, yo.
well,
what
they're
the F,
they're
yo?
a good like 100 feet back behind you, so you're gonna have to approach them in some fashion. So how are you doing that?
Can we
I think we
hide?
walk as a group back at them.
I tell you what, can I try to stealth them? Like maybe get behind them and like maybe like get one of them and like maybe put like a knife or something in their throat.
You could try. Let's do a let's see a stealth check.
All right.
All right. So well, that's for one of them. Hold on. I gotta do that. Okay, so you start to stealth. You're kind of like really pushed up against the wall of the mountain, trying to
Okay.
backtrack towards them. And as you get closer, you can see them in a bush, just kind of watching. And as you get close, they both stand up and start running away.
I said let's chase them.
Towards us, or
No, back towards the monastery.
I think we should chase them down. I mean, they've been following us all over town. This is like clearly before even the monastery shit.
Mhm.
All right. Well, you up? Okay.
Sure.
I'm into it.
So,
Man,
Rail, you would have
Yeah, fuck.
stealthed. I'm sorry, you would have stealthed about 30 feet, 40 feet. Well, about 40 feet until you got close to them. So the rest of the
Uh.
party is still behind you.
Okay.
Just wave us on or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll wave them on, like run ahead.
Okay. So, Rail, you start to run, but as you're running, you lose your breath instantly, and you only make it like 20 feet. But the rest of the party is able to catch up to you pretty quickly. The rest of the party can see these two figures kind of like jump off the edge of the mountain and disappear into the darkness.
Guys, that didn't work out.
It did.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Okay.
Danica, you're real bad at seeing things.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so am I right now.
I have a +3 in perception too.
Yeah, I mean,
Still waiting on Kirill, I think.
yeah, I'll do it for her. She just went down to get the door.
Okay.
Perception. Did it work?
Didn't
No.
come through yet. Here, I can do it for her.
Oh, weird.
Oh, it just came through.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so Kirill and Rail, you see about where they jump off the cliff, an object on the road, or on the path, I should say.
Let's go pick it up.
Okay, so you get close, and as you get there, you find a black eye patch.
They're
Pirates?
they're clearly pirates.
Yeah. Is there anybody that we met that wore an eye patch?
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember an eye patch. Yeah. Is it purple?
No, it's black.
Okay. Oh.
Can we do a history check to see if anyone recalls anything?
Yeah, you can do history checks.
All right.
All right, so Gunther, you vaguely remember hearing that this is a calling card of some type.
Guys, I remember this being a calling card of some type.
Thank you.
What type of calling card it is?
I don't remember what type, but a calling card nonetheless.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't know at this point, really. But you take it that this was left intentionally, based on the fact that these two figures were hidden and following you for so long. You figured that them leaving something behind would have been an amateur move.
Yeah.
Fascinating. These are boots.
All right, so I guess we turn and go home.
That was a disaster.
What?
Yeah, I guess we gotta go home now.
All right, so you guys make your way back down the mountain. Are you going home, or are you stopping to report your findings?
Well, we should probably stop and report it.
No, the people, we tried to go after the people and they jumped
Well,
off
what time is it? Is it?
the black eye patch.
It'll be about 11 p.m. once you get back to the bottom of the mountain.
So the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah.
I still say let's report it.
We can try.
Yeah, let's try to report it.
Okay. So you go back to Falconmere, and I love saying
Oh,
that.
the Falcon Mirror.
The Falconmere. It's almost like read the mirror. Read the Falconmere.
Just read the Altoona Mirror.
Read the mirror. Anyway, so you guys get there, and Malinor's out there raking leaves again. Oh yes, back so soon.
It's clearly a ghost.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, so we found out from Clam that there is a threat coming, and we have a little I don't know what it is, limerick or a poem. Evil twins hide its face for now. Expect that to change by winter's end.
Oh yes, thank you. Total sense. And he lets you know that you both have gained a renown with the Emerald Enclave now at this point.
Okay, so how do we notate
What's that?
How do we notate that?
You just write it down.
Listen. Listen.
Oh, you know what's hilarious? I had you guys do the wrong thing. That's all right.
What?
That's okay. I'm still gonna reward you. So you get 1 renown with the Emerald Enclave. It's good. It's good. It's fine. We can work this out yet.
It's all fine.
Yep.
It's perfect.
All right. So you guys, you still get this information, which is fine because it's still a mission. So, so anyway, you report it. They give you 1 renown. So just keep track somewhere that you have 1 renown now with the Emerald Enclave. Only Curiel and Guamelhorn, since the rest of you aren't part of them. So given that I screwed that part up, Malinor says, "Well, I happen to have another mission if you're ready.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
You've proven yourselves worthy. So, outlying farms are being terrorized by a scarecrow that came to life. It has slaughtered livestock, chased horses, and spooked farmers. No people have killed it as of yet, so the city guard is dragging its heels. Something must be done."
I like scarecrows.
All right.
Sweet.
Where do we head for that? Where would you suggest we go?
You're going to want to go to the farm side of Waterdeep called Undercliff. You should be familiar. It's over towards the mountain in which you climbed just recently.
Is there any particular time of day these beings are been reported?
They seem to be coming day and night, random times. It would be my suspicion that if you were to set up camp there for a few hours at a time, you might be able to catch one. I should mention as well that there's 3 of them that appear to be terrorizing the area.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we ask him when we get paid?
Yeah, like we want money. We got to build this bar.
We need 1,000 gold.
Are you asking him for money?
I don't know. I mean, just out of curiosity, do these missions come with a,
Reward?
nice little sweet thing in the pot here?
Some of them do, some of them don't. For instance, going to the top of the mountain was your entry fee for joining the Emperor or the Emerald Enclave.
Fair enough.
But there will be pay, and you'll be well taken care of if you can complete this.
Sweet. All right.
We accept.
Thanks,
All right.
Mom.
So he marks off that he gave that mission to you guys. All right. So where are you guys going?
Actually, get home for the night.
Anybody want a beer? No?
Yeah.
Nanica?
I'm pouring.
What do you have on tap?
You see Nanika like spread his legs in like a wide berth, and booze just comes out of him.
I always assumed it was in my chest.
Yeah.
Like a
Well,
panel opens up and there's like it's like a Keurig, but beer comes out of it.
Is it like one of the coffee dispensers, like at like hospitals and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, you guys right now, the people that were tailing you disappeared. You still need to find a renewable thing. We don't have to, but you can find a renewable resource. You have to gain money, gather money, and now there's to take care of the scarecrow problem.
I guess if it's like nighttime though, I guess maybe we should go back to the homestead and like rest.
Going to the homestead?
I mean, I'm guessing we probably should go back to the bar and rest. I only need like 4 hours of sleep, but everybody else probably needs to like rest up.
Yeah.
I have like half health and stuff. So. Hey.
All right, so back to the homestead.
For full
Back
rest.
to the homestead.
All right. So you guys get back to your house. Are you turning in for the night?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go to sleep. Go ahead and mark yourselves a full rest. All right, so Curiel, you. Let me make sure I get this right.
Hang on, she's not here right now. She went.
Oh, I'm
down.
sorry, I didn't mean Curiel. I meant Rail. Sorry, Rail. You now have disability on ability checks. Disadvantage on ability checks.
How do I mark that?
Just keep in mind that you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Why?
Because you have one level of exhaustion still.
Oh, but aren't we resting?
You are, but you only lose one per long rest. Actually, your sleep you can, if you want to spend your full 8 hours resting twice.
I would do that.
You'll get back. Okay. Glommelhorn, though, on the other hand, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh.
Yeah, you have 3 levels of exhaustion yet. Okay, so you guys wake up. It's a new day, and yeah. So, what do you guys want to do for your third day in town?
Well, I say let's go check out the scarecrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way to the what was that called again? The cliff edge, I think. Undercliff. You go to Undercliff, and if you'll consult the maps,
Consulted.
you are now in a field. And there's a tent already set up here. Based on its green color, you imagine it was sent here by the Emerald Enclave.
Okay.
There's a fire pit already there, and it is, as you guys get closer, it magically lights. So, to make you guys understand how this is going to work, there's a chance that these scarecrows are going to show up. For every 8 hours that you spend here, there's a 10% chance that you'll find one. For every 8 hours after that, your chances go up by 10%.
Okay.
So, but here's how it works as well. After you roll, after you decide to roll, your counter for the chance of them showing up goes back to 0. So, you have to decide how many hours you want to stay here.
Oh wow.
To increase your chances. And if not, then that's another day wasted, perhaps. So again, 8 hours for a 10% chance. So one day would be a 30% chance of finding one.
Mm-hmm. Well, what if we just stay first for as long as it takes me to sleep off all my exhaustion, and then we'll roll?
That'll take you, what, 24 hours. It'll take you a day. But that'll be a day of you not getting up at all. Like, you're not necessarily sleeping, but light activities. So if they show up, that's going to ruin one of the long rests.
Well, I thought you couldn't roll for them until you...
Oh, you're right.
Wait.
You're right. Yeah, so after 24 hours. So you guys are going to wait a day?
I mean, this is just waste
Yeah.
my...
Okay.
I think we should just wait. Yeah, why not?
All right, so now if you were to roll, you would have a 30% chance of finding one. Do you want to roll now, or do you want to wait longer?
It's up to you guys.
If we wait longer, how much?
If
Does
you
that
wait
increase
another day,
again?
it'll go up by 60%.
Yeah, we went to bed that night.
Let's wait another day.
All right, so now you're 5 days into this adventure, and now you're at 60% chance. If the way it'll work is I want one of you guys to, well, actually, there's what, 5 of you, right? So I'll have every one of you roll a d20, and then we'll add it up.
Okay.
And if you can get a, what did I say, 60? So 40 or above in total.
I got a 19.
All right, so
I'm not gonna do
19
that.
plus 12
At 12.
plus 3 plus 12 plus 9. So you guys got a 55. All right.
55.
55. All right. So as you guys are sitting around, a scarecrow comes out of the woods. And you notice that it's wearing a sackcloth hood. I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, sweet. I've been waiting for this.
I don't want to.
It's been so long, I don't remember how.
Listen to him. I don't want to. I have to find the creature.
I like Scarecrow.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We're missing Rail, and we're missing Nanika.
I
I
rolled.
rolled.
You have to. Don't forget, you have to click your character before you do it.
I did.
Yeah, in there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got a 6.
You're in there. You said.
Yeah, I see his name in the list.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I
Roll
don't
up.
see him. I don't see him on my list.
He's
Yours
in the
is
turn
wrong.
order.
It's in the chat. These- scroll up.
Oh yeah, Nanika's there. Hold on. So we're missing Rail and
I can roll
Gunther.
again.
Yeah, my bad. So Gunther, make sure you click your character before you do it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, Rail, you showed up
Alright,
this
sure.
time.
Did not go in
Okay.
this time.
Not
Roll
yet.
again?
Yeah, roll again.
Nice.
It still did not show up. You have your token highlighted,
Yeah,
right?
I have my token highlighted.
No, that didn't work. Oh, it did. Okay. What was your first roll?
10.
Okay, I'll just put that in.
But I got
Ah, jeez.
All right. Okay, Kiriel, you're up first. We are in battle. Glorious battle.
Glorious.
I just, reason with the scarecrow.
No, we gotta kill it.
Yeah, this is a mindless scarecrow.
Oh,
She made a stuffing.
Scarecrow. Well,
Do you need fire?
I have a torch.
Throw it at him.
Burn it.
Burn the witch.
Well, we don't have any idea what it's some kind of undead scarecrow thing.
Possibly.
Do we know anything about it? Can I perceive anything about it, about how it might, what might harm it?
Give me an insight.
I mean, fire is probably a safe bet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking something up real quick. 16. Yeah, you'd notice that this thing's made of straw, so you can deduce that fire would probably mess it up.
Okay.
Fire will kill it.
So, I wish I
Do we
had-
know if there's more than one scarecrow terrorizing this area? Is it
No,
just
there's
this
3. There's 3 in total.
in total?
Okay. Can I try lighting one of my arrows on fire and shooting it at the scarecrow?
You can, but you're gonna fire at disadvantage. Because those arrows aren't fire arrows. Like usually fire arrows have a timber or a tinder at the end of them. So you'd be lighting wooden arrows with a iron tip on them.
Still worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still try it.
Okay, so roll your attack at disadvantage. You would just roll it and we'll take the lower number.
How do I roll attack again?
You choose the attack you want to do, so you'd pick your bow and arrow under attacks, I think, or equipment.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay,
What you got?
so yeah, so you rolled a 5. So you pull out your bow and you fumble with trying to light the arrow while you're also holding your bow and arrow. And as you pull it up to shoot it, it kind of like just hits into the ground in front of you.
Okay.
Would you like to move, or are you gonna stay where you're at?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. All right, Nanika, you're up.
I gotta check the range on my spells.
So one thing I could tell you too, if you need to know how far away you are, you can click your person and then right click, like hold down left click and then right click. It'll give you like a measuring tool to show you how far away you are.
Do that, trying to find the details of it. 60 feet, okay.
How do you do it?
So left click, hold, like you're gonna move them,
Yeah.
and then right click and it'll add an arrow. You have to hold down left click, start to move them, then right click, and it'll tell you how far.
The touchpad, so
You're gonna what?
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't work with a touchpad.
No.
Try pressing that.
Oh, there's the
Measuring
actual.
There's the roller tool too on the left side you can use.
Just click it.
Yeah.
Each block is 5, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so Nanika, you are 35 feet away.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
Okay. One second here. All right, so DC 13. Let me pull up a scarecrow sheet. Okay, so was it a dexterity save? All right, he's able to dodge. So do I take half damage with that or no damage?
It looks like you don't take any.
Okay. What? Why is Gunther on top of the scarecrow?
I'm not.
Oh, you were on my screen.
Am I now?
No, you're good now. Okay. All right. So, Nanika, you moving around or anything?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. All right. Scarecrow's turn. Scarecrow is going to come up to Curiel
Okay.
and
Shit.
going to do a claw attack. So it hit you for 11 damage.
What?
Well, not bad. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Your HP's not right. Let me fix that.
Isn't that just?
There. Here you go. I had your HP wrong. I gotta fix them. Yeah, some of you guys, for some reason, your tokens aren't referencing your HP correctly. But I got them now.
Okay.
I gotta fix Gunther here.
Yeah.
There you go.
23.
Okay. So yeah, you took 11 damage. Now it gets to do another attack.
11 damage.
Yep. And okay, so it misses. So now I need you to do 2 wisdom saving throws.
Me?
Yeah. You have to beat an 11. All right, do one more. Okay, so you're good. It stares you down and its eyes are ablaze, but you're able to still yourself and confront the danger.
This thing sucks.
Rail, you're up.
Its eyes are ablaze
Alright.
and it's a scarecrow?
Well, it's like an undead, like ghostly blaze.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, not flaming
I
blaze.
guess I guess I'll move right next to it and I'll attack.
Okay.
Terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's a demon scare.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm a demon.
I'm a demon. I'll do the short sword. Did that go up?
Not yet. It might be a delay. Give it a second. No, it doesn't look like it's working.
Yeah, let me do it again.
There we go.
Did it go now?
Yeah, it went twice. All right, you hit with the first one, so 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right, you gonna stay there? If you
I
move
guess I'd
away, he
rather-
gets an
yeah.
opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay.
All right, Gunther, you're up.
I think I'm gonna move closer and take a swing with my.
Well, don't forget, you get 2 attacks. We figured out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at it with my Morning Star.
That will hit. So 10 damage. Okay. Now, would you like to use your bonus?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw the Warhammer in on it too.
That hits. All right. You gonna stay there?
Yeah.
All right. Guamahorn.
Horn! Horn is just relieved that we have such a big beefy man doing our tank work for us. But then I'm also going to cast Frostbite. Let's see. Cast Frostbite on the nice man, my Scarecrow man.
Okay.
Which is 1 action, 60 feet, instantaneous. Cause numbing frost to form on 1 creature you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack. So it doesn't have weapons.
Well, its claws would be its weapons attacks. So
Okay.
you said a Constitution save?
Yeah.
An 18.
So it passed.
So it passed. Yeah.
Okay, so numbing frost. Okay, so it doesn't do anything, I guess.
It doesn't sound like it. No.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh as my bonus action.
All right.
Cool. That's it.
Good girl. Good girl.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I was reading something. Okay, Kiriel, you're up.
All right. So I have one. All right. I am going to take a torch and I am going to use it as a melee weapon. A
Okay.
lit torch. And I'm going to hit the scarecrow with it. My
All right.
last act of endurance.
Okay. Let me see. I can't remember what the damage is for a torch. All right. So you deal 2 damage to this thing, but it is now lit on fire.
Yeah.
All right,
On fire.
Nanika, you're up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt once. Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay,
Dried bolt.
the driest bolt.
That's a weird
Yeah, Dry Bolt. No, Guiding Bolt.
diving bolt.
Whatever you want, buddy.
Driving bolt.
It's a thriving bolt. Okay, that'll hit.
Thriving.
All right, Jeff, how do you want to kill it?
I just want it to burst into flames and die.
All right, so you hit it with your guiding bolt, and it just like bursts its stomach, and it's already on fire, and you just see it kind of like burst outwards, and all the straw starts to float in the air because of the heat, and it dissipates.
Cool.
So that one is gone, and as it dies, it leads out this like terrible yell, and you see
Pizza.
you see two more show up.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So I'm gonna
get
delete
'em.
the old one out, and I'm gonna initiative these two. Oh, I didn't have that selected. Scarecrow. Bark, bark. Bark, bark,
That's right,
bark,
girl.
bark.
They're scarecrows.
Alright, so Rail, it is your turn.
I guess I can use my bow and arrow on this one
You could.
up here in the north.
I'll crack on.
I'm going to do that. Longbow.
Can you go out?
You're doing the one up in the north?
Boost.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit it with your arrow, but you see the arrow kind of just like pass through him. And you get the idea, like it hurt him, like some of his fluff came out, but it doesn't look like it was terribly effective.
Okay. Did you take damage?
I mean, you saw fluff come out of him.
Okay. Fair, fair.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Gunther, you're up.
All right. Do we want to focus on the one to the north?
I would say so.
Sure.
Let's take one at a time.
All right.
Yeah.
Quick.
They do. Yes.
You said I can click my character.
You have to hold down with the left click, and then start dragging it away, and then right click while you're dragging it.
Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, I can get right next to it. I'm gonna go here
Okay,
and swing at it with my Morning Star.
all right, go for it. All right, that'll hit. Same with your attack. You see it hit, and a bunch of its stuffing comes out, but it doesn't look like it hurt as bad as you thought it would have.
Okay.
I think we gotta light this thing on fire first.
Most likely.
Would you like to hit with your Warhammer?
I can only use that once, right?
No, it's every action. You can
Oh.
use it as a bonus
Oh,
action.
wow. Then yes, I do.
Wow.
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 That one sucked.
Yeah, that one missed. Yeah, the thing you can use is your action surge. That's the thing you can use once a day.
Ah, gotcha.
So if you but that's a bonus action to activate, right?
I think so.
Okay, so yeah, you'd have to forelay doing that. All right. That's your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this scarecrow can move 30 feet. So he gets to here. Glommelhorn,
Oh, Lord.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
What? Why? Terrifying glare. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Alright.
All right, you pass. You're good.
Yeah, cool.
All right. That's that one's turn. Next one is going to attack Gunther. Why didn't it roll the attack damage?
Because I'm invincible.
Apparently. What the hell is this doing?
Dang it, Bobby.
Is it always going to show 1711? No, okay. Alright, so the first one was a 17 to hit. What's your armor class there, Val?
12.
12? Is that with. Did you get a shield? No, you didn't.
No, I did.
Okay, so they're both going to hit.
Shield would only been 14 anyway, so it would have hit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So 2d4 plus 1, so. Alright, so you'll take 13 damage. Did that? Yeah, 13 damage.
Alright, I'm at 10.
Okay. Glommelhorn, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move out of the way, probably, of this man, because he's scary. 30. Oh. And I'm going to see what I have.
Can distance count diagonally? Or
Yes.
does distance
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cast. I think I'm in range. Yeah. Okay. On the one. Hey, chill out. On the one to the east, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife, which is one of my spells.
Okay.
It's
So 16 to hit, right?
yeah, create a shard of ice and fling of the creature. On a hit, target takes 1d10 piercing.
Okay, so it takes.
Yes.
All right, so let's start with the piercing. So you see the ice knife hit, and much like the arrow, it just goes through it.
Okay.
But you see some of this hay and everything come out of it.
Alright.
And then I have to do a dex save.
Also explodes.
Yep. And he fails the dex save,
Okay.
so he takes 6 cold damage. And you see that that seems to hit him pretty hard.
Okay.
He looks a little weary, but still looks like he's pretty sturdy at this point. All right, Kiriel, your turn.
All right. Moving here. And that puts me in range to throw another lit torch at the southern one.
At this guy.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and do a do an athletics check. Okay, you throw it and it lands like 5 feet short.
Not very athletic.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to move at all?
Here. See,
Okay.
wait. Yeah. This is really looking.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Nanika, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the southern one.
Okay. Ooh, you crit.
Oh.
All right, so it's 21 damage. So your guiding bolt smacks into this thing. You see it take like a stumble or two backwards, and then it kind of like composes itself and starts to come forward again.
Okay, so the other thing with that is the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. So if anybody wants to go after that thing, you have advantage.
Nice. All right, Rail, you're up.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna move down here, and I'm gonna hit the southern one.
With what?
What is? Let me just look up that Zephyr Strike. I'm not sure what it does. So I think I want to say it like does something weird and
So
you know what, I'll use the longbow.
Till the end turns, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. The attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on hit. So you
I
use
think
that
I'll
as a
do
bonus
longbow.
action. You get an extra d8 of damage on it. Your speed increases, and you have advantage on an attack for one turn.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll do the Zephyr Strike.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna do 2 force, and then are you gonna move up and attack?
Yeah, I guess I will.
All right, so you come up, and now you have advantage, and you deal an extra 1d8 of attack damage too.
So I would do like my short sword, and then I just do a D8, right?
Yeah, so do your short sword, and we'll take the larger roll. So 23, so that's 5.
And then D8.
Yep.
I got a 6.
All right, this thing looks beat to shit, but it is still standing.
Okay.
All right, Gunther, your turn.
Okay, I do the same thing as last time.
Okay. All right, that first one misses, the second one hits. All right, this one looks like it's beat to shit too. All right, bottom scarecrow is going to make 2 claw attacks. 14 and a 15. Are they going to hit? The 14 won't, right? Because you have a shield now.
Yeah.
But the 15 will. So that's roll 2d4 plus 1. 6 damage to you. And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Alright, you pass, so you're good.
Swell.
Alright, the top one's going to attack Glommelhorn. It's a 14 and a 12.
Oh,
They're both going to hit you.
You say Glomahorn or Gunther?
Or Gunther,
Wait,
I mean.
sorry,
I meant
what?
Gunther. Sorry, wrong G. Gunther.
okay.
Sorry.
The
So roll 2d4 plus 2. Or 4d4. 4d4. 9 damage. He
I
rolled,
had him at 1.
he rolled like shit. He rolled 3 ones. That's ridiculous. Okay. Glommelhorn.
Oh, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna poop in his mouth.
It does no damage.
In fact, it seems to invigorate him.
Yeah. If anything, he's
Everyone's
gained hit
surprised.
points.
I'm gonna hit him with my shillelagh, which is what, 1d8, I think.
Yep.
Shillelagh. D8. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna roll that.
Well, you got to roll your attack first.
All right. Yeah. Gonna get to my attack. Gonna roll it. I'm gonna have a shillelagh 2-9. Attack. Mace.
That misses.
That sucks. That's actually really bad. I was
Yes.
hoping he'd die.
You gonna stay there or wait?
Well, if I move away, he gets an attack of opportunity, right?
He does.
So I mean, I'm not gonna do that to myself.
Okay. Curiel, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go back right next to him
Okay.
and one more lit torch. I'm gonna melee with him.
All right. So you melee this thing with a torch. It does 2 damage, and you see it just burst into flames and then disintegrates because it had 2 HP left. All right, Nanika, you're up.
All right. So, if I were to do a range attack on the northern guy, is there some sort of disadvantage because Glomahorn and Gunther were in the way?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
And how far can you move normally?
Who? You?
Me.
I have it marked. You can move 30 feet.
30. Okay. Okay.
You could technically move up to here even if you wanted.
I'll just move to here. I'm doing a range attack, so I'm
Okay.
not too worried. I am gonna shoot my crossbow at that thing.
Okay.
So, where's my crossbow?
Where did I put my crossbow?
There we go.
That is going to miss.
Yeah.
All right. Rail.
Okay. I guess I'll. Well, how far away can I hit from with my bow and arrow?
I think up to 120 feet. I think.
So I'd be good to hit from here then.
Oh
huh?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
All right. Go ahead. It didn't show up for me, but just tell me what it says, and I'll I'll be happy.
It says 6 and 13, 4 piercing.
Oh, it just showed up. Okay. No, you would have missed.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Gunther.
I do my normal.
You do your normal. You do you, Gunther. All right, that hits. You only have to do the one.
Oh.
And you, well, actually, no. I'm sorry, I lied. But you did hit both. So it's you smack into this thing with your Morning Star. You see some more fluff come out. You swing around with your other hand with the Warhammer, and you're able to kind of like almost do like a scissor move, and it just bursts into two halves. And it is dead. You are now all out of initiative.
Yay!
Woohoo.
We killed something.
And
Come
and
on,
you didn't
what else?
die. Nobody died.
Terrible.
Nobody died.
Yay.
It's awesome.
Everybody's more
Around
sturdy.
Years for everyone.
Yeah, Nanica. Get drunk in this field and never report back.
Nice. Okay, so you guys were able to smite the three scarecrows that have been terrorizing town. So at this point, you can go back to Falkmere to turn it in if you'd like.
I say we should do it.
Yes, let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right, so you go back to Falkmere and you see Malinor again raking leaves out front. And as you approach him, he looks at you and he has like a little bit of a grin on his face, and he said, "Did you do it?"
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes, great. So both Curiel and Glommelhorn, you gain one more renown for the Enclave, and you both get 100 gold pieces each.
Whoa!
Wait a second. I thought we don't get paid by these people.
Not for the first one. You don't.
So that's weird. Why not? So we don't all get paid?
Oh, because they're not members.
Yeah,
yes.
they only sent the members out to go. Anyone you took with you is your problem.
Oh man. It's almost like
I
you guys
see.
negotiated some kind of arrangement.
So not all of us get the 100.
No, only Glommelhorn and Curiel get the 100 each. So you, as a party, you now have 200 gold added, but those two are the holders of them right now. Malinor then says to you, "I don't have any more missions currently, but stop back when you have time, and I'll let you know if I have anything else."
Dude, we are way shy of our 1,000 gold mark.
But we're 200
Way
close.
shy.
Yeah.
200 close.
So
I mean, I anticipated taking at least probably 5 adventures or more.
So you guys are now at about probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, since you beat the shit out of the scarecrows and turned it in. So you still have plenty of time. It is 11 p.m. in real time, so I just want to bring that up. So if anybody wants to stop, we should stop now. If not, we can keep going for another hour.
I should probably stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking
I see
about-
what you're saying.
it's early for you. You're in.
It's true.
Colorado.
He's in Colorado territory. All right, so let's say you guys went back to your Troll Skull manor, and you turned in for the night. We'll end it there.
Long rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So give yourselves all back to full HP. Spell slots are back. And yeah, but nobody has any exhaustion now either.
Nice. Okay.
So that's where it left off. So congratulations, guys.
We
All
did.
right.
Um,
No one died.
Yeah, I know. That's the first session. Well, no, last session nobody died, but there was no combat. So
I
Yeah.
have a new
Um,
ability.
yeah. So
Gonna
fun,
have to-
fun DM facts from today's thing. The monk thing. Just as flavor, I said, would you like to join? I didn't expect anybody to actually say, "Oh yeah, I want to join." So that's why he denied every one of you, because I wasn't
I
about
said
to
I'm
bullshit
not
my way through like what you
open to
get
it.
for being a monk.
Yeah.
So that was that. So you guys have mysteries of why there were people following you. You have a black eye patch. You're not sure what that's about, right? You know that you still need 1,000 gold yet. Well, now technically 800, roughly, to get your stuff done. Your upgrades.
Yep.
What else do we know? You still need to, well, you don't need to, but you have the ability to find a green resource for the scroll pages for Rashal. And I think that's it now at this point. And we have two people in the party members of the Emerald Enclave.
Nice.
Nice.
They're
Nice for them.
Nice.
Oh, poor Rabbit.
We'll find a guild for you, Robert.
As I say, there's plenty of guilds left in the game and everything, so don't get sad, Robit.
Is that how we're gonna make our money mostly? I wonder.
I
Sense.
There's a really fun thing that I made that I hope you guys figure out how to use, because otherwise I'll be sad. But I'm not going to tell you how to do it, because if you don't figure it out, you don't figure it out. But yeah,
fair.
so this has been fun. So at this
Can
point,
you leave clues behind?
yeah, it just hasn't come to the point yet where I could give it yet. So yeah, so I have everything up for the end of this chapter done and prepared. So if everybody wanted to, I can go again next Friday.
Okay.
I should be able to.
Would that work for everyone?
Let's do it.
Sounds
Let's
good.
do it.
Cool. So again, chapter 2 is all about doing whatever you want to do and just experience the town. And then also for you guys now, since you've determined that you want to upgrade the tavern, we'll want to get that done. Upgrading the tavern will give you guys throughout the rest of the campaign the potential to make money on the daily. So that's something you guys probably going to want to complete.
Awesome.
Definitely now, yeah.
Yeah. So cool, guys. Yeah, so until next week, Twitch viewers, thanks for stopping by and thanks for checking us out. Hope you guys had a good time, because I think we did as well. And yeah, see you guys around.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.